You got me at the first shot, first try.
Oh my gosh, it's a miracle.
Yeah, because I think last time we were struggling to, get the connectivity.
Yeah, big time. Sorry, I'm going to turn my volume up so I can hear you properly. This is amazing.
How are you?
Hi. I'm good. I miss you.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see your face.
Yeah, it's been such a long time, yeah.
I
How have you
know.
been? How are the kids?
Very good.
I just rushed out of a shower and it's so hot. It's getting so hot, yeah. It's like after a shower also, I'm like feeling all sweaty.
I know. It's the most irritating thing ever when you take a shower, you know you're clean, and then you start sweating again.
Yeah, but that's because of the weather right now. You can't help it.
Yeah.
What's up?
Not much. Thank you so much for being a part of Locked Up with Sunny. And I'm so excited to have you here today. And the first thing I want to do is do 1 minute of trash talking coronavirus and how much you hate it.
Okay. Go ahead, shoot.
You tell me, why do you hate it?
Of this corona time?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, I mean, to say we're all restricted, can't have any movements, can't do the things that we generally do. It's like an infringement on your freedom, isn't it? So because of that, I guess everybody doesn't like it so much. And but I guess we have to do this if we want to control it and don't want the pandemic to spread too much. I don't know how long this can continue. But finally, this will help. This will really help.
Do you know if your area is a containment zone?
I think all of Mumbai is in that sense. Mumbai, Pune, for that matter. These are the two places where the complete red zone. There's not any particular area where actually is till the third where there is freedom to move freely. But nothing in the area out here which there have been any cases. I live in Bandra, so not heard of many cases around here.
Yeah, there was this one thing I read where it says after the 20th, they're going to classify certain areas and let you know what can be done, what can't be done. And where I live in Juhu, this area is a containment area. So I'll be restricted, or will be restricted more over here. So I was wondering if Bandra was that.
I guess from what I heard last week, that only for some really essential work and certain kind of people will be allowed, like electricians and plumbers, and for those kind of activities, those people, if they have a pass and they prove that they can probably visit and do some work. Apart from that, I think it all remains the same.
Yeah. All right. How long do you think this is going to go on for? Take a guess.
I think this is going to be there for a while. I'm not too sure when will the resumption of everything start, but this is here to stay. I mean to say, the virus is not going away. We just have a way to deal with it and stay with it, maybe find a treatment for it or probably a vaccine for it, but it's not going anywhere, right?
Yeah. When do you think shooting will start? You're probably in the loop more than I am.
So I know a lot of people who personally feel, I won't make their names, that even if they were allowed to shoot, producers, they will probably wait and they'll start maybe after 3 months or 6 months, post the time that it is all open, just to make sure that there is not a relapse of this thing or one of those scenarios.
Yeah, because there's always a lot of people on set from many different areas, and you just never know.
Yeah, because in case if there's a second wave of this, which probably a lot of people predict that there will be a second wave, because the moment you ease the lockdown and people start resuming their normal activities, there's a possibility that certain parts will again start getting affected. That might even probably, I don't know whether you can do a lockdown again. I'm not too sure. But so before that happens, you take all the necessary precautions now. You extend it maybe for a few days or a few weeks, maybe even a month. But you do it now so that you can't keep doing it. So I guess that's where it is. It's horrific because it's like it's creating so much of problems for people, particularly economically destroying a lot of people. I'm sure it's saving a lot of lives in many other ways, like road accidents and probably other ways of like, eating food outside or, things like that. People are staying more healthy. People are staying more at home, eating good food, spending more quality time. But at the same time, everybody still wants to get back.
Right. And I mean, I think that it affects everyone, even for yourself, your home, your production house, your entire family probably has, I don't know how many employees, but many employees.
Yeah, yeah.
So it must be very difficult, even on you, to decide who you're going to pay, who you're not going to pay. Have you continued that?
Yeah, we've continued that, and that is see, as it is when we have a production going on, we have a core group of people who stay with us, because while you're doing a movie, you tend to employ far more people, whether it's in your production department or whether it's in your office department, and they, in any case, after the film's over, they are on a particular period of time that they're contracted to.
Yeah.
So at this point in time, I have a core team of people who, even when I'm not shooting, when like I've made a film now, Dabang 3, but between Dabang 3 and the earlier film, there was a 3-year gap. So it still didn't mean that I was not paying them, because there is some kind of production activity that constantly happens and the office needs to go on and function. So for me, there is a certain amount of people that whether there's a lockdown, whether there's a movie, there is no movie, those people I employ and I pay.
Okay. Well, you're such a good person.
No, I'm not, it's just that I have to for them once any kind of work and activity starts.
Yeah. So they're
It's
saying
like your
that
housemates and all, for that matter.
yeah,
Sorry?
I made the biggest mistake of sending all my help home. I should have told them to stay.
Yeah,
They're all gone.
So we fortunately got one maid to stay back, and she was new and she stayed back. The ones that were there, I've got families, so they had to go. So we've been managing, and today, because the house is in a mess, so I have to also look after a lot of things in the house.
Yeah. You're being put to work?
Yeah, I do my bit at least. Whatever is in my area, my cupboards, my stuff, my things around. I don't let anybody do that for me. No.
So before the lockdown was officially announced, did you stock up on anything? Panic buy?
Not really, because I think there was some assurance that we will not be needing too much of the essential stuff, and they'll be available, and there won't be any restrictions to go outside and get stuff. And I stay pretty much close to the market. I'm just next to Pali market. So I'm in Bandra, but I'm just close to the Pali market. So it's just like a hop, skip, and jump away. So anything that I need, I can just go and get it. So,
do you go get it, or does somebody else go get it?
I have gone on 2 occasions. I've gone because I got bored. I was like, shit, I need to get out of the house, even if it means going and buying some fruits and some stuff for the house. So I went. Yeah.
Did you feel accomplished when you got back? You're like, look at all this stuff.
I did. So it's like more out of the fact that I stayed home long enough, and I thought might as well just go. Yeah.
The lockdown is done.
Hello?
Uh-oh. I said, what's the first thing you're going to do once the lockdown is done?
A haircut, for sure. Because my guy, he refuses to come. He says, I can't come right now. Which I said, fair enough, and I don't trust anybody
What
else.
about your son,
definitely not myself.
Georgia?
Huh?
Your son, Georgia, the maid?
No way! They will get an opportunity to see that I look as miserable as I can. They will cut my hair from. I cannot even trust them on that. No chance. I did contemplate taking a trimmer, which I have, and put it on some number 4 or 6 and just go bang and just cut. But then I said, you know what? I can't trust my hair growing back. Just in case it doesn't grow.
It's unpredictable. Do you feel like lots of people are doing all these extreme things because they're locked in the house?
But I think now the time to do extreme things are gone, because I'm hoping that things will start resuming hopefully soon. So maybe
Is
when
there?
they knew it was 21 days and a possibility of an extension, then probably going even bald would make sense. But now you can't risk it because you've got to get out there and suddenly swell.
Hitesh did that. He buzzed his whole head
Yeah.
on
Okay.
video. It is crazy. What's the funniest thing you've seen online since this all started?
I think people have started becoming very innovative, haven't they? Like you've seen some amazing
Yeah.
videos of people doing funny things, singing some crazy songs, and creating stuff which is so related to the coronavirus and showing their ingenious ideas regarding it. I did post about this one guy who had made a very cute song, about the virus. It's on my Instagram feed. So I thought that was really cute and funny, and with a very interesting underlying message towards the end of the song. So people have been doing some crazy stuff, yeah.
I'm going to be making a crazy video today with my sister-in-law. You'll see it later.
Okay.
It's crazy. Okay, so
So your brother's a chef, right? Your brother's a chef, right? So
yeah, he's a chef.
Have you been taking any cooking lessons from him? Because now that you're home with the kids, are you like learning how to make some stuff?
He gets all his talent from me. I've never told you.
Really?
No. No, but no, I haven't asked him because I am limited to very small amounts of things. So I've been creating my own dishes. Yesterday I made baked ziti with lots of vegetables, pasta, baked ziti. And then we've been making like apple crumble, and we've been making brownies, and I cook every day. So the kids don't like to eat their vegetables, so I have to be very creative on how to make them eat their vegetables. So it's definitely a challenge.
The only thing that brought me into the kitchen was to make the cold press, the cold brew coffee.
Yeah.
So I'm like enjoying that now because I'm quite a coffee drinker, and considering that I used to order my cappuccino online regularly from Starbucks, and or my driver would go and get it in the morning. It would be my morning fix. Then since now I'm not ordering so much, and in between it was like all shut, so you couldn't even order for any coffee, in particular your favorite coffee that you do. So I said, okay, now what do I have? I couldn't take the chance of trying to make cappuccino in the house, though I have an Italian girlfriend and she does say that, she can do a good job at it. But then I discovered something like the cold brew, cold brew coffee. And that's very simple to make, and it's less acidic, and it's very tasty, and it's good. So I make it and just leave it, and the next day I kind of have it, filter it, and have it in taste for 2-3 days. So I'm going to say it's nothing, but that's the most I could do in the kitchen.
Okay, if you, I'm sorry, this is off the questions that I sent you. Okay, but if you had to cook a meal nobody else could cook, what would you make?
For myself?
No, for the whole house. Like if nobody else could cook, they're all tied up, and you had to do it, what would you make?
Okay, I can make quite a lot of kind of eggs. So I could do the omelette. I can do the bhurji. I could boil eggs. I can give you a meal with eggs.
That's good. And everybody would be healthy. It's good protein.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to do a challenge with you, and it's my evacuation challenge.
No dancing. That was the warning I gave you before we even started. I mean to say, as it is.
Can you do the evacuation challenge, or should I just show you my evacuation mask?
Or like what are you going to grab and run and that?
Yeah.
Or are you going to wear, or just take what you have with you?
No, you just have to cover your nose and your mouth and your hands, but it can't be the mask.
Okay, because if it was the mask, then I had one right here with me.
Are you up for it, or should I show you what I created?
No, I've seen that one with you. So what can I quickly grab and come and show?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I'm going to do the same thing.
So how much time do we have?
30 seconds to 40 seconds.
And that's 70 seconds.
Okay, that's fine. You find something, take your time, and then I will just entertain people with the crazy mask that I'm gonna wear.
I'll try. I was not prepared for this, but I'll try quickly.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Just time. I did a little homework, guys. Coming back. He's going to be shocked when he sees this. Listen. This is made by Asher Singh Weber. This is his lion. It's not a sun, it's a lion. It's a happy lion. Without breaking it, I'm going to try and do this. Oops, I think I broke something. This is to keep it on because I didn't put things in the back. Hello, people. Hi, princess. Kisses to you. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Hello. This is how you know, by the way, I live in a house filled with children. I have these kinds of things that I've made with them, and they like it. Should I keep you guys entertained until he comes back? Hello. How you doing? So today I'm going to be making a dance video so you guys know, and it's going to be with my sister-in-law, who I love very much, and she's all the way in the US.
I'm here.
Oh, that's awesome. What is that, Jody?
Yes. These are my socks. I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything. Yeah?
What?
I couldn't find anything.
Chaddies are perfect. That's awesome.
Oh. Okay, you get.
There was one day I put a diaper on my head, so you know, it's okay.
Yeah.
That is the best. That is the most creative, the best mask to date out of every single person. Everybody else is nothing compared to that.
I couldn't find anything. Sorry. Something that's a quick fix.
Have you seen those videos of these people wearing their chuddies on their heads?
Yeah, and then it's amazing.
They're they're so funny, super funny. Okay, I won't torture you with any more challenges. But I want to know if you have any hidden talents and if you could teach me.
Okay, so hidden talents means I'm trying to discover the fact that I can play the guitar, because I consider myself a music person. So I do sing.
Yeah, that I've heard, and you have a lovely singing voice.
Yeah, I think I'm a good singer. Not that people around me think so. And I'm learning to play the guitar.
Okay. Do you wanna share?
No.
Okay, then I'll share with you what I've learned. Here we go.
Okay.
Ready? It's the other way around. Sorry. I know this. Oh, wrong one.
You.
Oh, I messed up. That's all.
That's one of
That's all I know.
one of the few things that I learned when I was starting. Yeah.
It's actually a lot of fun. I tried to teach Nisha, and she lost interest very quickly. And then
I think they're a little too young, right now for them to.
I think Nisha, if she had an interest in it, I think that she'd pick it up very fast, very quickly. She's extremely intelligent. And she does like to sing and dance, but most children do. But she really likes to sing. So maybe when this lockdown's done, I can give her some proper singing lessons. And maybe it'll turn into something. Who knows?
Yeah.
But instruments...
Yeah, you should get them to start early for all these things, like any kind of sports or, playing any instrument. The earlier they start, the better it is. My son plays the guitar. He plays it well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So are you learning from your son?
And he's not teaching me, but we have the same teacher. So
Oh,
the thing is that we started both at the same time. About 3 years back, we started at the same time, and we did the same number of sessions. But you know how kids are; they pick it up so well. So he really started playing well, and plus he gave a lot of his time to it because he's interested in music, and he used to like post lessons also, like play a couple of hours. So he got good at it. He plays very well. He plays seamlessly, you know now.
that's so nice. Yeah, I see him every so often at the school when I do my drop off and pickups, and it's always nice. He's always very busy with his friends, which they all are at that age. And I want to know what's the yummiest thing that's been made for you, because there is a lovely cook there named Georgia.
Okay,
What's
so
the diet? What's your diet like?
Um, you know, now for the first few days, I really thought that I'm just gonna chill, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna eat and drink whatever I can. Then I learned too quickly that it was not going to help, and now it's been about a week that I have been a little more cautious about what my food intake is, because see, going to too much of those gyms and all is all restricted right now, and it's impossible to replicate that same scenario at home. So
Very hard.
it's very difficult. So you tend to do some kind of form of exercise, but it's never in that sense. So the food remains the same, and the exercise changes. So you tend to put on weight. So what I've done, which is very good in this time, is I've quit smoking again. So you knew I quit,
Oh,
you know?
wow, what
Yeah. So
timing.
it's yeah. Yeah, and I knew if I was not going to do it now, I would just be like, spending my entire day getting bored and maybe smoking, and so
Yeah.
I did that. Now it's been
Good job.
about 3 weeks that I've quit that, and even drinks gone.
Oh,
Yeah, so these are the
that's
good things that have happened with this lockdown, because one tends to just get bored and do all these things and worsen it. So now I'm gonna take food is the next step. So I'm gonna start with my food thing now. I just recently restarted. I restart things again. So it's like intermittent fasting, and I've
yeah.
changed
I'm
my
doing the
time.
same.
I've changed my timing. I used to do the 2 to 10 because I felt that was something that I could not resist myself when I was eating late in the evening. But
Yeah.
now I have changed the timing to 11 to 7.
Oh,
So now I don't eat post 7 o'clock. I try.
yeah. That is a good time. I can't do it. I have to start after 2.
But then you know what? Because uh, it helps if you kind of like you don't need to lose weight so much, so you can do that. I need to lose a lot of weight. I need to lose about at least 8 kilos more, and that's my target, and that's what I'm going to do now.
Yeah, I think with intermittent fasting and being home, as long as you don't enter the fridge, I mean, enter the
Yeah, it's
kitchen,
also what you
then
eat. It's like it's not just about doing intermittent fasting and like eating everything. That's what people think, that in that 8 hour window you can like really tuck it in. It's also calorie restrictions. You got to be a little judicious about what you eat, and so you got to keep it in that calorie count that is according to the activities that you're doing.
well, that's good. I like intermittent fasting. I think it's one of the easiest diet plans I've ever
Yeah.
worked on, and it's
True, because
easier.
like everybody's tried various things of, going on a high protein diet, low carb diet, maybe a fat high diet, and calorie count diet. But I think this is a better way because you can abstain in terms of time, but in terms of food, it's very difficult.
It's very, very difficult. I live in a house with children. So today we're going to make brownies. What am I going to do? Not eat the brownies?
Okay.
Okay, last question, and then I'll see if anybody has any questions out there while you're answering. Can you tell me one of the last things you remember that was super funny that happened on set?
On set?
Yeah.
No, we've forgotten when we were last on set. Now it's been such a long time that we've not been on set.
It has.
So I guess this is a question that everybody tends to ask, huh?
Okay,
Sunny,
so
that
never
what was
mind.
so
Forget
funny on
about
the
this
set,
question.
and
Can you?
everybody's stumped to answer that question because people,
It
on the
was
set,
not on my list. It came from Daniel over here.
Daniel, that's like bankruptcy
Was it?
question.
Okay, can you? Okay, I read half the question because I don't want to seem. Oh, this is even better. Okay, this is a better question.
She
Can I
doesn't
read?
know how to read, by the way. Sorry.
Daniel, how are you doing, Daniel?
I'm doing very well. Thank you.
We
Thank
saw,
you. You look-
I saw the latest bare body picture that Sunny has put of yours. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, it's not a picture. It's a me video. It's a video of me complaining about her.
It's him talking crap.
Terrible to be locked
I think
up with her.
the
She's so
lockdown's
lazy.
doing good to him. Like, he's really taking care.
Yeah, he's the one that we hate when we're trying to diet and follow rules. He's the one that actually follows them and is very good about working out and eating well. I mean, we're trying to focus on not wasting any food. He still has to cook his own meal when I'm cooking for the entire family. And he can't eat that because it's white pasta, not like wheat pasta. Blah, blah,
Okay.
blah. Okay, anyways, my question, this will be really easy, is something funny that happened on Tera Intezar.
Okay. So you
There,
remember?
you answered it.
Okay. On Tera Intezar, you remember we had this producer, Hanif Bhai?
Yes.
Okay. So, yes, that yes was like, how could I forget him? He's a cool guy. So anyway, he had some really amazing dancing talents, you know that? And I just saw him, yeah. So I just saw him while we were in a break where he was trying to abuse some people and dancing. So then I said, why don't I take this video of yours dancing and post it? And believe you me, I posted this video of this guy where not anybody knew who he was. And at that time, I got some maximum amount of views of this video. I said, you know what? I shot 3 more videos of him and I said, now you become a star.
Yeah,
So that was quite a funny
seriously.
thing. Apart from that, we had a lovely time. Okay? Nice.
Yeah, we did.
Mauritius was lovely,
Yeah.
right?
Do you want me to ask Daniel what's the funniest thing he saw about Mr. Hanif? Daniel, tell him.
Well, I know Hanif
Come
and you.
this side so
I
we
know
can see.
Hanif and you are very close friends. So
Make it the PG version.
no. Actually, the only thing
He'll be happy now. Hanif wasn't well recently, I guess. He was hospitalized. So you see, he's okay.
Hopefully he's better.
he doesn't really look like he takes wonderful care of himself. Just to
No, it's
put that
not
out there.
for a long time. Yeah.
One day, he's yelling at everybody to get stuff done. And he's like, come on, work faster, get stuff done. And it was this lantern
It was
scene
the
on
beach.
the beach
It was our beach scene.
with the lanterns. And 2 minutes later, I walk over and he's sleeping in the sand, lying up. First, I thought he was drunk. I was like, you're fucking sleeping in the sand, and 2 minutes ago, you're yelling at everyone to get something done. This guy.
He was tired. It was a long day, wasn't it?
So that man, he either had a cigarette on his lips or on his fingers or in the ashtray. He continuously smoked, and like today he's not well, probably because of all those reasons. And I told him that give it up, enough. There's a limit. So fine, he's fine now.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that was my last question. And I want to thank you so much for being a part of Locked Up with Sunny.
Thank you. Listen, I'm sorry if I didn't do one of your crazy things on the.
You just did it! Yay! That's what I'm gonna use.
Okay, I know you're very tempted to make me do something crazy, but we'll do some of the time. Okay?
Of course, no problem. I'm just happy that I've gotten to see my friend and talk
Yeah,
to you
same
a
here.
little bit. And just hopefully we brought a smile to somebody's face today because everybody's locked up and not as
You didn't take any
fortunate.
questions? You want to take any questions quickly?
Yeah, let's see. Usually when I say, does anybody have any questions, they start sending happy smiley faces, thumbs up, kisses. But let's see. They're not very inquisitive, these
Chalega. Let's go. You go and play with your kids.
All right,
and
let's
I'll
see.
grab a quick meal.
La la la. It's heart faces again. Lots of hearts. Lots of whole lot of nothing. Hellos, roses. They just sent you some roses. He just said that I'm a big fan. Someone says. Let's see. Thumbs up. It's like crazy. Let's see. Okay, how are you passing your days in quarantine time?
Okay, so I obviously doing everything that others are doing right now, watching a lot of digital content, and I pretty much finished a lot of my series that I had shortlisted. But I'm doing a lot of reading, and I'm particularly reading some of the books that I'd already read before because I remembered that they were pretty good in that time, and maybe at this time, if I was to reread them, they would be very helpful. So there are some books that I'm rereading and kind of enjoying that. I
Are
have
they business books or
no,
self-help
there's
books?
there's books like this one. This is one which I'd read long back, Awakening the Giant Within.
Okay.
Okay. This is one of them. Then I've got my Kindle on which I read a lot of my stuff. Okay, so that is there. So I read some on which I've downloaded. Like I said, spend some time doing some yoga, meditation, breathing exercises. I'm trying to use this time well.
Yeah, I think that it's great that we're able to do some of these things that, we either don't have time for or we don't make time for because by the time we're home, we're exhausted and all we want to do is just, relax. So it's really good that you're doing all that. Let's see.
Yeah.
Somebody, Rohan Sonu, said to call him. He wants you to call him.
Right after this call.
What other thing that we've already answered? Let's see.
Cool. So.
I know. It's all the same questions or it's a bunch of happy smiley faces and that they love you. Do you enjoy cooking? He already answered that you're late to the show. Oh, what are you going to work on next?
Okay, so there are a couple of right before the lockdown, there were a few story ideas that I'd met few people and I'd asked them to work on. So once this lockdown is over, my meetings will continue. There will be some stuff for film. There will be some stuff for the digital platform. So I'm like looking for some interesting stuff, and hopefully by mid this year, we should, when everything is like all fine and ready to resume, should be pushing in that direction.
All right, cool. Then don't forget to consider me.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I know I'm serious, but no pressure.
Yeah, I know. It's always lovely working with you.
All right, I just want to thank you again so much for coming on Locked Up with Sunny. Again, I'm so happy to see you, Arbaaz, and you are such a beautiful, nice person, and I'm so happy that I have you in my life. And that we get to laugh so much together.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. We joke a lot. I miss that. And you know what? Once this is over, our dinner, which is still pending.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got to do that. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. And maybe the drinking mocktails will be, over and a little butchish might happen.
Just don't forget where all your belongings are. Because I don't want you to call me and say, where are the keys? Where are my rings? Where's the bracelet?
Hold on. You don't even know. Maybe you know. That was so ridiculous. We're going to do a whole episode just on her version of that night and everyone else's version.
At the farm, I was like, took 2-3 hours, like, please search every place. I said search because it's very it's never happened, before. We've had a lot of people who come and go. So I said, but anyway, I said they could all be the first time.
It's also really rare.
Just when I was about to throw a fit and panic, she says, you know what? It's in my bag. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's, Arbaaz, it's also really rare that I get to see her sleeping next to the toilet bowl.
I wasn't sleeping next to the toilet bowl.
Hugging it.
I was not. I might have slept outside because I couldn't find my keys.
Oh, that too.
All right, it was all great fun though. It was wonderful.
Fasadia.
Hi to the family. Hope everyone's safe.
But say hello to the entire family. I hope everybody is safe.
I think
as well.
Salman's song is getting released now at 3 p.m. I think.
That's lovely.
I saw some post of his. So let me also watch it.
Oh, cool.
Alrighty.
That's nice.
Take care.
Good
Bye.
entertainment.
Wonderful. See ya. Bye.
Bye-bye. See you later.
See ya.
All right, guys. That was Locked Up with Sunny. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. It was really nice talking to Arbaaz today. He's a really close friend and someone I've known for many years. And I'm very lucky that he agreed to come on and share a little bit of love and happiness. And this show is brought to you by Star Shop. Woohoo! If you want to know what lip shade I'm wearing, it is called Baby Doll. Mwah. Love you. Bye.